There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
Hoisted up.
Back suplex. Gosh.
Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker. And that attack was enough to shake up Lexus.
Hopefully he can get out of harm's way for a second and let his partner carry the load. Unrelenting attack from the challenger there. You can see their desire for the gold.
Scooped up. Tilt-a-whirl slam.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
And the tag's made. The ref took the brunt of...
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Championships. Clever.
I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward. Man. Oh, my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
And Vega gets contested there.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank. Really wrenching it.
Oh, my God. Vicious backbreaker. And Zelina reverses it. Ooh, Pen, she can end this now. She kicks out with authority.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has.
Looking for a suplex here. Into a cutter. Nicely done. Zelina being sized up. Hooked up, suplex on the way. Oh, not done yet.
Two amigos.
Zelina is in.
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in. The look on her face says it all. The game plan has gone awry.
Throw all game plans out the window.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a match.
The sleeper is cinched in.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Not looking good for Zelina here.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. Looking helpless right now. Oh, using the rope to their advantage.
Punishing their opponent. Oh my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
The body's limits are being reached here.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Slingshot.
Went straight to the outside and landed right on the target.
A textbook example of high risk, high reward right there.
Oh, missed connection.
Hooked up, suplex on the way.
Oh, not done yet.
Two amigos.
Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Shoulders are down. Win. A big win.
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Oh! Ooh! Oh, scattered that one.
In the corner, has to... Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
Secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your...
And if that happens...
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from another promotion that shall not be named. But now she's here to help me take down this NXT Mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
No joking around here. The unified tag.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Oh, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar. Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Oh, what a choke slam. Tossed him across the ring. And Del Toro didn't like that one showing up in the spotlight.
Now we see if he weathers this moment or tries to tag out.
Oh, European uppercut. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about it.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Getting placed up high, looking helpless. Worked from behind, from the middle rope.
Down with the side slam.
Oh, what a headbutt. And this attack has him looking powerless.
Can he overcome this?
Oh, what a forearm!
Suplex.
The champion just chucking the competition around like they're nothing. That has to claw at the challenger in some way.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Scoop slam into the ropes.
Man!
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance. Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Look at the power here. Up on the shoulders and then... My Lord!
Check out this power, ladies and gentlemen. Up and driven down with a jackhammer.
The champ taking care of business here.
There's the pin for the championship.
Got it, and they stay atop.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about it, but I do it. And besides,
We understand your...
and if that happens, great. But if Mutiny...
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First, they come up with knock.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
Looking forearm. Did you hear that thud? Oh, she retaliates.
Implanted by the DDT. DDT.
Using the ropes.
Bam! Springboard roundhouse. Good night.
Oh, look at the knees. Precision strikes. An endless bombardment from the champion. The challenger has to be rocked.
Oh, down by the DDT. Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Oof. He tags out.
Jumping knee strike.
I like that. Way to avoid that.
She gets put in the corner. With the counter.
Face first. Good night.
Measuring their opponent. Oh, what a big clothesline.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Ooh. Oh, man. Here's the pin. Title could be decided.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions. There you see what's at stake. The NXT.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time.
Suplex. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Agonizing.
Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
Face full of turnbuckle.
They have them in the corner.
Big splash in the corner.
The champ has absorbed some damage.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag soon, or this could get worse.
Power slam. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Stomping down. A splash. Look at the power.
Textbook scoop slam. Nicely done. Boom.
And landing with the double axe handle. Slips away just in time.
He's attacking without consequence now.
Executing his game plan with authority.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lex is king with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on, spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on the JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2, 3. That'll do